I think this is a really interesting topic, especially kind of with what you were talking about earlier, that difference between having those connections and having the community and stuff. Secular dating, like it is this weird world in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
First off, we'll just Gary's been out of the scene for a while. I'm very much just perpetually single, seems to be the case. So I'm very much in the scene. You weren't in it for a long time, in it now. So we've all got different perspectives on this. But I think one thing we can all agree on is that it's a little bit weird. It's a little odd.
Yeah.
And when you are in that religious space, there is much more of a focus. There is much more of like that, because you are called to have this family, to bring the word of God to the next generation type thing. So what have been some of the challenges? What have been some of the benefits about being in that kind of secular dating space?
Well, yeah, I'm not very good at it. So let's not. You probably want to circle back and find an expert somewhere else. I think so. Partly there's a number of sort of things going on, certainly in society today, and sort of, and then within the secular space as well. So, like, let's start with a couple of what's the word I'm looking for? Assumptions, right, or things like that, right? It's a challenge, perhaps, to find a secular space.
Sure.
Right. It's a challenge to build that community. Right. So going into that and understanding how hard it might be to find that kind of space, and then when somebody finds it, how important it may become to them. Like for me, as we think back over sort of like the Me Too movement, the things that we've learned about some of the challenges that women face.